Hey guys, welcome back. All right, I'm gonna assemble these tail lights for the 59 Impala. I have new divider pieces, new lenses, new gaskets to the body, and the chrome bezels just came back. So I'm gonna put one of these together so you can kind of see how I put them together. There is a gasket in here. It is a little bit hard and old. It's really stuck in there. What I normally do is I take a bead of silicone and I run it around here, and then I set the lens down just to kind of give it a better seal. Just try to keep moisture from getting in the lens on the back side and, you know, and not looking good. I got new hardware here for the lenses because I had to cut off the old hardware. The bolts and nuts were rusted together. So I went and bought new Phillips head machine screws with nuts. So we'll use these to fasten the cover to the housing. Okay, I'm gonna set this lens on here just to see how it fits. Make sure we got a good fit. And there is a little hole in the bottom of the lens here for water to escape, so I don't want to put any sealer around that. I'm actually going to put a little bit of silicone on the edge of the lens itself rather than on the housing, because then I'll know that it's in the right spot. And then we can start bolting on these dividers. Stainless dividers. I don't know if they make the new gaskets for these or not. They probably do, but this works just as good. We'll skip over the hole. Okay. Now we will flip this over into place, line up our holes, and I'm going to put the two outer bolts in first to hold the lens in place. So I'm going to put one out here, and the screw head goes on the bottom side and the nut goes on top here. The original ones had like a square headed nut. Put that one on that side and then this one over here. I basically had to pretty much break off the other lenses. They were stuck so well to the metal from just being on there for so long. So now I can tighten these up. I usually don't use pliers. I just tighten them up because I'm afraid I'm going to crack that lens if I do. So now we can start putting these dividers in. There's 4 different size dividers. So we want to go obviously biggest to smallest as we go down. So I'm going to find the biggest one, which honestly I think 2 of them are the same size. Yes, these 2 are the same size. So I'll put the first one on here. Goes like this, and then we have to get the nut and bolt through there. The hardest part of these is putting that chrome, or I'm sorry, it's aluminum or whatever that housing's made out of, on to this tail light assembly and not screw it up. Because if you dent it all up, then you got to send it back to get repolished and or chromed. Those ones are polished and chromed, I believe. And you want to use a flat head machine screw because your gasket goes on here to the body. So you don't want to use a nut or a bolt because that'll stick out too far. So once I get these dividers on, we'll get the housing and put that on. The outer housing, I guess you'd call it. I've only done these a couple times, so hopefully I get that housing on all right. Okay, last one of these. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 per lens. 10 nuts and bolts, or machine screws and nuts. Okay, those are on. And if you can see here, if you can see or not, you can see how that silicone just makes a nice, perfect seal around that lens. So I'm gonna go grab the first housing and we'll see if we can get it to slide over this without having too much problems. Okay, you can see how nice these turned out. This hole goes on the bottom side. So now what we have to do is try to carefully put the small side in first. This side and this side need to kind of go in at the same time if you can. This makes me so nervous doing these. Okay, I got that in. Let's take a look on the front. We're looking all right. So now what we have to do is take a flathead screwdriver and we need to kind of pry. Actually, I did this wrong, or did I? This side's got to go in first. I did it backwards. So now I got to try to get this back out carefully. You know what? Maybe I can do it that way. Yeah, I think I can do it this way. We'll just push down on this. Oh, actually, this went in really nice. So now you can see what it looks like. That looks awesome. Nice and new. This is painted with a zinc paint, like, oh, I'm sorry, galvanized paint. So it's just a spray can, Rust-Oleum galvanized paint. It's made for like chain link fences and stuff like that. So that's that. Now we just got to do the other side. Set this off to the side here. We'll just repeat the same process for this other side. Then we can put these gaskets on the back afterwards. So here's our other new lens. I always check first. Make sure it lines up good. Okay, we'll get our silicone on it. And you don't need a huge bead, as you can tell how that other one looked. I prefer this over the gasket because I've done the gasket and it seems like sometimes it doesn't want to fit right, like it rolls in or bulges out. And you never see this because the chrome trim ring covers it. Hopefully I should be getting some more parts soon. I really want to get this front end together, but I'm still waiting on that power steering bracket and the brackets for the new alternator, which looks just like the original generator, but it's an alternator. I think Power Master made it. Do our two outside ones again, just like last time. Get them both started. And these are only 5/8 of an inch long. You don't want to get them too long because then you interfere with that chrome trim ring, and then it won't want to go on as easy as we just got it on. I think maybe that's what happened on one of them that I had done in the past, is maybe the bolts were too long and it gave me a little bit of a problem putting it on. Okay, I'll just go along the way again and put these on. Maybe this time I'll just loosely do all of them and then I'll come back and tighten them. We'll see. Sometimes it's hard to get them started without just using a drill. This is what makes these cars look so nice, is having all this new trim and repolished or chromed and new lenses and gaskets. It just brings it all together and makes it really look new, you know. When you cheap out on this stuff, it never looks good. Open up our last pack of screws here. Hopefully we'll be able to make some more videos of this car soon, getting this thing finished up and out of here so we can go to the interior shop and get a new top put on and the seats and the interior installed. I still have to hook up the all the hydraulics for the top and everything. I've never done it before. I have all new parts for it, so that's gonna be a learning experience right there. Okay, nice and tight seal again. I'm gonna go grab the chrome and we will slide that one on, and then we can put the gaskets on the back side. I think we're gonna do it exactly the same as we did the other one. I don't know if it was the correct way or not, but it went in well, so I'm not going to risk that. Just try to repeat the same process. Get that started there. I thought I fought these a lot worse last time I did them. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't know what I was doing. But there you go. So now we have both of these done. And we can get these gaskets on. Now this gasket kit also has the reverse light gaskets, which I'm not going to install these on the car on this video. We'll do it later because I still have a couple pieces of trim to put around the back of the car. So I figured we could kind of just maybe wrap up the whole back end all in one shot. Now these don't look like they have holes in them. Now there we go. I don't know if that's in the right spot or not. I thought they went out farther. I'm gonna have to look at that and see if that's right. Let me go look at this real quick. I wonder if these ones are for the lenses. It doesn't say on the tag, it just, yeah, it's for the lenses. Okay, so I need to get the ones for the body. So we're not using these because I use silicone. But anyways, we need to find the ones for the body that go on here. I don't know if I have them or not. Okay, here we go. Got a set here. And looks like it goes this way. We just slide them over the studs. And they're pre-drilled for the studs. Now the gaskets that came in that kit, I thought those were for this. The last set of gaskets, which I actually have a set I could show you, the white ones that they used to make for the lenses, I'll show you the difference. Those would definitely seal. But like I said, the silicone's just fine. But I'll show you the other ones compared to these new ones, the older version. And that's what I thought that it was, so I didn't realize they changed it or something different. Let's put the gasket on this one. This is just a quick video of showing how to assemble these if anybody needs to know. I should have took a video of them coming apart, taking the chrome off, which isn't too bad either. It's basically the same thing, but you got to use a little flathead screwdriver and carefully pry them off all the way around. But let me go get those other lens gaskets so you can see what they are. These are the old style, and they're kind of real flimsy, and you got to kind of glue them in place, and they like to, you'll start tightening it down and they'll suck in or out, so I just don't use them. There's really no reason to take the lenses off of these because the bulbs go in from the back. So that's just a quick video of reassembling these rear tail lights and lenses, and hopefully in a few more days I'll be able to make another video of something else being done on the car again. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.